There is a bunch of apps under Explore. So there's a Neuropil's app. This is for exploring brain regions. All the brain regions are listed here. And you can click these links to select any of the brain regions. And once the brain region is selected, it will give you volume of the brain region, how many synapses it contains, how many are attached to proofread cells, and also some quick links to say, take only neurons that have inputs in this region or outputs in this region, and so forth. We can do something like, let's say the lamina ones or the maybe the medulla ones, and then show me all the neurons with inputs in this region, and then we can visualize
36,000.
and then say just show a sample. So for in this 3D viewer, when you have too many cells, it may take a while to load them. So you can force load them all, or you can just show a sample. And then this sample can be colored by type. And so now it's coloring all the different cell types in this sample. So T2, Tm, T4, and so on. And then this color can be adjusted also. Psychedelic. This one. Yeah. Anyway, so okay. And then from next one in there is a app in Explore for body parts, but it's only available now in BANC. BANC has a body part annotation, so you can switch to BANC from here. And this shows you the fly, all the different body parts, and then again, everything is now interactive. So if you are interested in, say, head neurons, you click on head, and you see all the neurons that are associated with the head. Then there is if you just want to browse all the annotations that are available, these are kind of listed here, all the different attributes and what are their top values. So for instance, what are the top cell types? Most of the cell types, the most common cell types are these photoreceptors and canyon cells and so on and so on. You can expand, so it will show you top something, but you can expand on any of them. So you can just click on this and you get all the cell types in this data set. You can also explore all the cell types in all the data sets together. This is one huge table. And for every cell type, it shows you how many instances there are in any of the data sets. And it also shows you the function of the cell, the predicted function of the cell type. So for instance, this descending neuron is for walking, steering, turning, and so on. And this can be, this is a huge list, but it can be filtered here. So you can start typing. And now it only shows you what matches. You can explore, these are for primary cell types. Again, every neuron can have more than one cell type attached, but then you can also see all cell types, not just primary cell types. This will give you even a larger set of table, a huge table with all the different cell types in all the data sets. There is a catalog of all the visual cell types where you can explore all the cell types in the optic lobes of the Drosophila. Every cell type has this panel with preview, some statistics, predicted function, main attributes, and there is a way to select either intrinsic visual neurons or the projection and centrifugal neurons, and you can select the site from here. There is also a map of the ommatidia of the columns in the visual eye. So from here, you can explore, say, for example, all the neurons that are responsible for processing visual signal from this particular column in the eye. So this is a map of the eye of the fly. You can flip it from right to left. And from here, again, you just click one and you get all the neurons visualized. So these are only the visual neurons processing information from one pixel.
It's so cool.
Yeah, there is a taxonomy, just a map of all the annotations, how they split in terms of numbers. So you see the data set, afferent, and this is the kind of top flow, then central brain, then visual projection neurons, and you get numbers, just like a tree of how the data is organized.